Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about subtracting linear equations, in this case in linear expressions, where we do have to distribute first. So that means there is some constant outside of our parentheses that we have to take into account before we start subtracting. So let's dive right into this, and I'm going to jump right into this first example. I'll call A, call this one B, and this one C. So in example A, we have 2 times the quantity. That's what that means. 3x minus 1 minus 2x plus 5. So what that 2 is saying is you're going to take 3x minus 1 and add 3x minus 1. So once you get into higher constants, like if you look at C, I have a 5 and a 6, you're not going to have to write out that whole expression inside the parentheses 6 times. I know I don't. So this is where distributive can be very helpful. So 2 times 3x is going to give me a 6x, and 2 times 1 is going to give me a 2, and the sign in the middle here is a negative. So now I have 6x minus 2, but now if we recall from our last subtracting video, we have to take this negative and apply it to every term on the right side of those parentheses. So that positive 2x becomes a negative 2x, and that positive 5 becomes a negative 5. So here's one like term, a 6x, and another like term, a negative 2x. 6 minus 2x is going to give me 4x. Negative 2 and negative 5 is going to give me a negative 7. So my final answer is 4x minus 7 for this first problem. Let's look at the next one. 6x minus 4 has nothing to distribute, so I can rewrite that. But now I do have something, and I'm not really going to be distributing a 3. It's a lot easier to think of this as a negative 3. Not only do we distribute the number, but we also distribute the sign at the same time. So negative 3 times a positive 7x is going to give me a negative 21x. And a negative 3 times a negative 1 gives me a positive 3. Here is one like term and another. So this is 6x minus 21x. That gives me a negative 15x. I have a negative 4 and a positive 3. So negative 4 plus 3 is going to give me a negative 1. So my final answer for the second problem is negative 15x minus 1. So we've looked at one problem where we distribute first, one problem where we distribute second. This last problem, problem C, we're going to look at where we have to distribute both times. Yes, that can happen. So here we go. 5 times 8x is going to give me 40x. 5 times 3 is going to give me a 15, in this case positive. Negative 6x minus times negative x. So that's really saying a negative 1x. So we could think of negative 6 times negative 1 to get a positive 6. In this case, positive 6x. Negative 6 times a positive 9 is going to give me a negative 54. So here is one like term, 40x, and another here, 6x. So 40 plus 6 is going to give me 46x. And then 15 minus 54. So this is going to be a negative number. I know that. So off to the side, I'm going to do 54 minus 15. And I'm going to get 39. So it's going to be a negative 39. So my final answer is 46x minus 39. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you have any questions for me. And make sure you share this tutorial with a friend who you think could find this helpful. Thanks for watching.